The average weight for each of these crews must not exceed 70 kilos. Individually, no man must weigh more than 72.5. Now, 4 weeks on, we're about to find out who's made the greatest progress.
It's all nations putting their four best, or the four men they regard as their best lightweight rowers into this event for the Olympics. Canada won one of the semi-finals, and they have stormed off the start. But it's just showing ahead now. World champions Denmark with a fraction of a lead over Great Britain. And it is Denmark who've taken up the running off the start. And there's South Africa, very new to world rowing at the moment. They had an Olympic 8, heavyweight 8 at the Olympics in 1992, but they have really come on in lightweight rowing, and they had a pair in the final earlier on in the regatta, and now here, this lightweight 4 producing a very, very good result to come into the last 6. Canada here having a lot of trouble with difficult water, stroke going very deep, blade up in the air, hands down in the bottom of the boat, and that's not very, very effective boat moving. But these men know all about effective moving as they go through the 500-meter mark, well in the lead, half a length up.
Denmark, Canada, Italy, the first 3, Germany, South Africa, Great Britain, that's the order.
Great Britain slipping back there in last place, slipped back off the pace. 3 men out of this 4 were gold medalists last year in the 8s. They've moved now into the 4, but they are well off the pace. Denmark, lovely movers, very, very experienced. And here, doing nothing to slow the boat down. A little bit of a bounce, but they've got a good half a length. It's Italy just showing in second place, just edging Canada now. And here the British, Toby Hessian, very experienced stroke. Only one man remaining from last year's 4, Ian Watson, sitting at 2. You can just see his head above the rest. And they are out of the picture now. But it's Italy beginning to move on Denmark. Italy in lane 2 beginning to move very well. Germany stroked by Stomporowski, very experienced man as well. A lot of medals to his credit. Boat running well. In the Italian boat, some very experienced men. Andrea Ray in the bow seat. He's won 7 world titles in the 8 for Italy. He's now moved into the 4, and there's the number 2 for the Italian 4 as they start to move up on Denmark. Italy putting Denmark under a lot of pressure, and Denmark trying to hold them off. But there's Andrea Ray, and there's the Italian 4 with that characteristic hanging off the oar handle as they go through the 1,000 meters, hanging off the oar handle as the legs drive the blades through the water. And it's just a few feet, Italy pushing now, just a few feet down on Denmark, the world champions, looking for that little bit to push them in front. Very tight between these two as they open up from the rest of the field, with Canada holding on in 3rd place.
And those 3 crews now clearly away from the rest, and the medals already looking as if they're going to be between Denmark, who lead, Italy, who are challenging now, and Canada, who are holding on. The Italian boat, as you said, Dan, all 4 men are really seasoned oarsmen in that boat, and they're really pulling together now. And Carlo Gaddi at stroke, he's got a beautiful rhythm and flow, and they're moving past the Danes.
Yeah, I just saw Gaddi look across then and make a move. They've started a move now, they're sprinting. They know they've got 800 meters to go. Italy sprinting, Italy with that disciplined move. Look how disciplined that is. Such concentration there. They know it's difficult water, but they're doing nothing to check the boat. That's great, great rowing from Italy. Italy, who won the heavyweight 4, now look like repeating it in the lightweight 4. They are moving away from Denmark, the world champions. Denmark looking across again to see what's happening on the other side, but they look not to be able to respond to this Italian charge. Italy, legs driving, moving away with every stroke.
Canadians still just about in 3rd place as we come through with just over a quarter of the race to go. Italy 1, Denmark 2, and Canada 3, and there's the German boat moving up in lane 6, closest to you, in 4th place now, ahead of Great Britain. And the one crew who look as if they're completely out of it at the moment are the South Africans on the far side in lane number 6.
But watch Italy wind it up now. Italy have now just about moved clear of Denmark, a length clear. Quick look from 2 across there, but there is no mistake there, not a single mistake in that boat. Italy ready to celebrate yet another victory. Italy, the leading nation in rowing at the moment, moving wonderfully well as they come into the last few hundred metres.
And they've really moved extremely quickly in the middle part of the race. 1:34.25 for the second quarter, 1:36.83 for the third quarter. But at the moment, Germany are really producing a fine finish at the moment. The Germans trying to close on Denmark and on Canada. So whilst Italy are getting away and looking good for gold, there looks to be a scrap developing for the silver and bronze medals.
That's great rowing from Italy. Great rowing in these difficult conditions. Already they're celebrating in the stands. Canada trying to hang on to that third place. Germany just see the bows there in the corner of the picture, but Italy have this, and they're winding it up to 42. Denmark holding on there, holding off Germany, holding off Canada. Germany coming, Germany coming on Canada, and Germany have got second place. Germany trying to move on Denmark, but it's certainly going to be Italy. Italy cross the line, Denmark 3/4 of a length down, Germany get it from Canada. Canada squeeze it to fourth. And well down there, Great Britain in 5th place, and South Africa run out of it, but in 6th place and qualifying for the Olympics next year.
And that really was a world-class performance, and they really are one of the favourites to put in your notebook for next year's Olympic regatta. So the gold to Italy. Denmark, last year's champions, have to settle for silver this time, and Germany snatching the bronze in the last 200 metres of the race.
And what success they are having.
Indeed, it's back to the good old days of the early 80s, when under the guidance of Tor Nielsen, the Italians dominated just about every lightweight category, and they're right on top again.
Well, we're looking at an extremely successful lightweight oarsman. Andrea Ray on the right, that's his 8th gold medal, his 8th title, and for Gaddi on the left of the picture, that's his 6th gold medal. That's a pretty good record.